contigo para siempre. Mañana te arrepientes, humillado estás por humillar a los demás. Es el curso de la Ahumada que adopta mil formas en el espacio y tiempo.
My name is Miguel Simon Lonergan Ahumada. I come from Spain, born in Bilbao, but raised in Alicante, Torrevieja, and I'm in lineage. I came to live in Kerry because my father is Irish and he's from Kerry in Tralee, and my cousin as well, so we have extended family here. We decided to move over here to Ireland because we had a few opportunities of courses in music and different things which weren't available at that time in Spain. So I decided to come over here, get a bit of fresh breezes and a bit of rain and change the scene as well.
My name is Marco Smith, and originally I'm from Holland, from the Netherlands, and I've been living in Ireland on and off since 1980, so for about 30 years. The way I came to live in Ireland was a friend of mine had been living here at one stage. His name was Erik Visser, a Dutch musician, and he married an Irish girl in Galway. And he was telling me about the country and his experiences here, and at the time I thought, okay, it's time for a change, and I took a map of Ireland and pointed my finger at Killarney, and I ended up living in Killarney on and off for many years. The other members of the band would be Mossy O'Shea, the sax player, very fine player, Linda Galvin, the singer. There's Joe Boylan on bass, and Gregor Gritson, he's a Polish musician, the pianist. Excellent musician, puts a lot of feel into what he's doing.
Lineage is a multicultural, multilingual, experimental kind of group which we take on from various styles of music and people. You got a guy with a big massive beard playing the guitar, my cousin Alex, a guy who's a rock drummer playing, drums, a fiddle player from trad music. I would be consider myself a hip-hop producer, rapper, lyricist, and classical kind of piano influences everywhere from all of us. So we kind of got this, it was new. It's not the traditional thing that you listen to and you actually know. It's something that was like, we didn't even know what we were creating while we were in the room. We were just, wow, that's actually cool.
My role within the band, I'm a drummer, so I try to be a bit of a timekeeper, I suppose, and complement the other musicians with my playing. The charms we play regularly would be, for instance, Roundy's Pub in Tralee, which is our home. We say the house band here. We're here every Monday night. And beside that, we play whatever comes up.
The initial music experience in Kerry was meeting people who were starting out music themselves by playing the guitars, flutes, and different things like this. And as at the time no one had a drum kit or anything like this because they were too expensive, I was the only kind of one that was producing with the computer beats. So I'd compose and arrange my own beats, and they'd be sitting there playing away on top of them, and then we'd be sampling, cutting them up, and just kind of forming miniature bands or just kind of ideas of compiling different tracks and just kind of recording for the hobby of it. And I think the experience was to see that there was actual people with instruments who knew how to play them, which was not anything to do with how I came up in Spain. No one had an instrument. For me, music and art kind of go hand in hand. I teach lessons of graffiti up in the Shannakill youth centre. Graffiti means to be in hip hop is a massive thing, I suppose. It's like the visual for the sound. It's the expression of the interior released towards the out, so others can see it as well as hear it. Here in the Shannakill Youth Centre, we're teaching the kids how to express themselves in a very creative but responsible way. Usually this is involved in trying to find murals or canvases or a place to paint that is respected by others and doesn't include vandalism. Lineage, as you see, has created the Tough Paddies entity, which is the recording studio, which eventually we plan to actually make studios around different areas in the world to pick up the up and coming growing talent that is in these areas and kind of help them produce their stuff and get it out there. So Lineage kind of is an always expanding, always looking, always seeing entity. So I see that Lineage could have a bright future.
My personal overall experience playing in Kerry has been very positive. I think there's a great appreciation for music in this area. Music in Kerry is very much alive. Of course, Irish traditional music is a living tradition. There's a lot happening here musically in many different styles, and I think you would find more music being a part of daily life here as in some other countries where it's all just work and a lot less play.